Hey world, it's Ben willing to come back to another video because I want to hit this topic today because it kind of explain the fanaticism about religion in this world. There was a cathedral in France that was burned almost to the ground. I mean, it had 70 to 80% of its structure, destroyed by fire. The Notre Dame Cathedral in France. And what I find interesting is that they call this cathedral a living, what they call it, a living institute, or, man, let me think for a minute, guys. It tripped me out when I heard it, They called it a living monument. Yeah, that's what it was. A living monument. And so it was really, really important to Catholics and Christians, I guess. I don't know. But it tripped me out how, it's on CNN News, it's on all the alphabet channels about a church dying, about a church being burnt. Now, I don't know. Maybe somebody can help me out. But I don't know how this is more important than reporting on how many people were killed or shot in Chicago. Okay? Or about the whatever happened to the Dakota pipeline protest. Because, those were Native Americans out there protesting at pipeline drilling, and it got kind of nasty out there. What happened with that? Also, not only the Dakota pipeline drilling, but I don't know if you guys knew about it in Australia. They wanted to build this coal mine and train development out there in Australia, kicking out the Aboriginals. So it was kind of like the Dakota pipeline down under, you dig? And so you ask yourself, man, why isn't that news? And that's why Donald Trump told y'all from the beginning that it's all fake news. See, what you don't realize is that he was telling you from the beginning the truth. But since nobody take him seriously, you don't listen. He told you the stock market was a bubble before he got elected. He told you that it's fake news, right? And he told you everything about when he tell you something definitively, that's true. And it's so crazy because everybody's so cognitively dissonant that they're looking at him as a joke when he's really telling you the truth of what's going on. He's the Trump card, okay? And so now you have another diversion. They're talking about this church being burnt down for another about 3-4 weeks, okay? Talking about they'll have it rebuilt in 5 years, like that's some big deal. And also, too, they're having all these archbishops and bishops all on the television. Let's talk about the number of children that are coming out talking about how many y'all been abusing them for years as kids. And how y'all keep relocating these Catholic priests instead of putting them in jail, because the average person rape a kid, they supposed to go to jail. You guys are raping kids and being relocated. It's ridiculous. All right? So I want to come back with a little news, guys. And like I said, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and share. And in the meantime, between time, may the Most High inside you bring you joy. And being with us out of 5,000.